200 games. Never thought you'd get there.
Yeah.
Just
please,
real hash.
please open with that.
Real hash. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's a typo. 200. Rhys. 200 games. What up? Proud of you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Genuinely never thought you'd get there. No, I was never in doubt. 199 games, 105 goals. A 5-goal performance against the Bulldogs. We'll come to that in a little bit. Second all-time hitouts for the Cats and traded here in 2015. Talk to me about overall the moments that stand out in your Cats career, because there's been a few.
Yeah, there has been. I think coming across was an awesome day for me. Yeah, I sort of got the call. I was overseas, and the opportunity came up sort of out of the blue, to be honest. And then, when I finally got down here, I felt at home straight away. The community around us, the club, the people involved, it made me feel at home, and I was able to sort of, I guess it felt like a bit of a beginning to the footy journey for me, in a weird way. Moments that stand out, I sort of relate it back to my family a little bit, like the moments I've been able to share with them. Obviously, the grand final was a special moment for all of us as a group, coming off the back of our years in the hub together. It sort of felt like it galvanised our group, and coming off the back of that, and then pressing, and then getting that ultimate success in 22. Obviously, a pretty special moment, and then being able to enjoy moments with the family. So, when my kids were born, I remember the games. When Sloane was born, I remember that the game following that one. That was sort of just stands out in my memory. The moments with family and close friends are the ones that stand out for me.
Yeah, likewise, I agree. It's funny, because we're both come from different clubs, and I do feel a bit like I've done most of my growing here.
Yeah.
So I kind of see the first half as being really important and integral, but you come here and I feel like this is where I've had my family and most success, and that's kind of what I think about.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot of lessons as a younger player. Spent a lot of time on the side with this injury and that injury, but I couldn't agree more. I think since we got here, the two of us, we sort of came at a very similar time. I think, the growing into adults, men, mature people, most of the time. I think, that's the club sort of helped nurture that too.
Yeah, 200 games, huge amount. We need to talk about your doggies game. For those watching at home, somehow found 5 goals against the doggies in, what year was it? 16. It was a good doggies team as well. You weren't beaten up on the weak ones. 5 goals. I can remember watching that game and thinking, still not sure he's any good. But that was a great performance. The 5-goal game, go on, talk about it.
No, I've never thought about it since. So.
That's not true.
No, the best one was, I kicked a lovely little goal actually. I haven't kicked one like it since. I was running down the wing. I think it was Daniel Menzel maybe at the time. I think he kicked it over the top into space, and I thought, I've got to go there. And I just put the head down. I thought, hang on, I could cramp. And I grabbed the footy, and someone was chasing me. I sort of threw it on the boot, and it was one of the little dribblers, I
think I remember.
And it's dribbled left to right, and it's sort of it's run through, and I thought,
things are going all right tonight.
That was a cool goal.
Yeah, did a cool thing.
Did a cool thing. Anyway, no, it was a good game. Good to get the 4 points.
Yeah, great team performance. Can look forward to next week.
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's nice to have those kind of individual ones every now and then, because you play a role that can be fairly thankless, and I'm not sure. Hopefully, we have a lot of studious supporters who appreciate the nuance of playing different positions, but for somebody who plays your role, it is nice to have those little wins every now and then, because so much of what you do is just getting bashed and doing stuff that maybe doesn't always look glamorous. So it's nice to get those little wins.
Yeah, every now and then you get one. And you can get on the end of a few. But like you said, when you get to taste the team stuff and you get to taste that success, it is a bit of a cliche. I know we all say it, but it genuinely is. Why we play footy, isn't it? To taste it at the end of the year with a group that we love playing with.
We've come close a few times in Well, yeah, all of our time here really. A couple of prelims. Obviously, the lost grand final in 2020. The 2021 prelim was pretty hard to take. The few years leading up to 2022, what was it like? And then you've obviously mentioned actually winning it in 2022.
Yeah, I think I touched on that with the time spent sort of in the hub, and even before that, when I first got to the club, we missed finals that year, and then from that point on, we've just been peppering. Been there or thereabouts most years, which is just I think we'll reflect on this one day and just look back and go that it's pretty incredible to be able to pepper at the right time of year, to be there at the pointy end is something we can be, I think, pretty proud of. Obviously, the footy club should be incredibly proud of it. I think one day we'll look back and sort of realise how rare it is, because we've obviously come from clubs that I know where I came from, they haven't had that ultimate success for a very, very long time. So to be there is special, and we were knocking on the door for a few years, losing those ones. It really hurts, like it sucks. When we lost that one in the hub, as a group, we knew we had it. We knew we had the list to do it. It wasn't a drop your bundle and we're not going to get there. It was it just wasn't our year this year, but we're going to come back. And I remember Scotty, directly after that game, we were having a few wines, and I remember him just saying, like, next year, boys, we'll win it next year. And at the time I was like, yeah, we will, as you do, you think, I'd love to. But there's so much water that's got to go under that bridge to get to that point. But we did. And with a group that is incredibly close.
I remember Scotty said it was doing the rounds on social media after we won it. It was in January or February, one of those pre-season interviews, and he just straight up said in 2022 that we could win it this year. I think it's easy to say that stuff behind closed doors and there's no real pressure on, and you're trying to get everyone to buy in, but I think it takes a set of something big to say it publicly, and I think that just shows he means it. Rant a little bit about a couple of years before that. The 2020 grand final was obviously a sickening blow. I found it harder to deal with the prelim in 21. For some reason, that rocked me real bad, because we had some extenuating circumstances. The sickness going through the club. In that hotel, everybody was dropping like flies.
Everyone's rocking up to the game. We're all just like
white as a ghost. That ended up.
We'll be right.
A lot of rah-rah. But that prelim, that rocked me. I genuinely was walking off wondering in a moment of weakness. I was like, that could be it. Maybe that's the end for us. Like, I just don't know how I can keep doing it. So that made 2022 even sweeter. And come the end of 2022, it genuinely got to a stage where I was like, we always think you can win it, but I was like, we're just straight up the best team in the league here. Like, I don't know when it was, but I was like, we're definitely the best team. We can win this. It was a funny feeling, because I spoke to, I don't know who it was recently about it, Pat, I think recently, and we were going into every game thinking like, it's gonna it sounds bizarre to say it, but like it's gonna be hard for us to lose, just because you look around at the group and you think like, just you knew what you were going to get. You knew what you were going to get from the guy next year. And obviously in hindsight, it's easy to say those things. But we were going into week to week, and even saying it, maybe not publicly, but within the group. If we play our way, we win this game. It was that case every week. Right, our personal stuff. We talk to me about me for a bit. Why am I so special? I don't even know if we were mates until the hub. I don't even think I liked you till then.
No, I just got plonked next to you. I was at the club first. I was like, put him anywhere but there. I actually don't know. I reckon, compliment. You're one of those people that I think when you say it enough, you start believing something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you start. Like, you've just got into everyone's heads somehow, and I'm a good bloke, and then people just, I don't know.
In the long game, they still haven't figured it out.
Wore me down, I think that's what it is.
Broke your spirit.
It's broken me.
It was the quizzes in the hub.
Definitely.
In 2020.
Yeah, driving to and from rigs for
recovery.
recovery. We had young families at the time, and we sort of left them to it a bit, didn't we? And we disappeared the rigs for a while, and the extra recovery sessions got a nudge. But I think it was the quizzes, wasn't it? And
solidified it.
Spending too much time together.
Yeah.
No, we've got families of similar age, don't we? So we tend to sort of bounce off each other pretty well. And
kids get on, partners get on. That helps.
Oh, that I got. Obviously, I don't know. The trip to Ireland, like that was, for me, that was, for your wedding, that was a special trip, and I know the wife was absolutely
real FOMO,
but at the same time was like, you need to go because I can't, kind of thing. I think to sort of put the cherry on top of that year, getting over.
Yeah, that was a few weeks after the granny.
It was just, it was an unbelievable year.
For those, I didn't know Rhys was coming, and he surprised me the day before the wedding. Just rocked up on site. That was awesome. Actually, a video. We should nearly chop it in here. I'll try and find it and send you a video of me walking. Am I carrying beer?
No, you were angry. You were angry because Lewis was.
Oh yeah.
He was meant.
There's a whole backstory to this.
He was meant to buy the alcohol, and he got distracted with me picking me
giving
up
you
from
a tour.
the bus.
Oh, backroom story. But there is a video of me walking into where I had the wedding.
All grumpy,
and
in a huff, like, where's Lewis?
Oh, in a huff, yeah. And Rhys was stood in at the bar. That's a good bit of video. We'll chop that in.
I was like, g'day, mate. Spun around.
Like 7:15.
Here we go.
I suspected it. Was this always the plan?
No.
2 days ago.
You're also world record of the longest home build of all time.
I was like, where's this going?
You've been building a house for 4 years now. What's going on? You're nearly there?
Yeah, we're nearly there. I've been saying we're nearly there for a year, but we're nearly there. I would keep saying it.
Round 1, 2021, I think you were hoping to get in for.
Oh, we're close.
Yeah.
Bought a farm out there years ago, before all the hub and everything happened, and then we've been going through the whole planning and And I was like, oh no, planning's done. It took us a year. I was like, oh, the build will be a year. No worries, it'll be a year. And probably our fault though. We've changed a million things along the way, but we're almost in.
It's one of the good things about Geelong, and one of the reasons players like coming here is not just because of kind of how it's done in the club, which is it's pretty good, especially if you're
family.
If you're family, but if you're a professional type of person, you'll love the system here because you're given autonomy over your own schedule. But then you've also got, I live in town, 10 minutes away. You're on a farm, 20 minutes away. Other guys are down on the coast, 20 minutes away. Like, you've kind of got the whole plethora of lifestyles right on your doorstep.
We are incredibly lucky. Living in Melbourne wasn't it for me. You're a bit similar, but the opportunity we have down here to exactly what you said, to sort of be ourselves, live our sort of individual lifestyles, but then also come in here and work collectively. It's and be surrounded by the community we're surrounded by too. Like we've got some great people in this community, and being able to tap into a country town and have them support us sort of wholly.
One club town is nice.
We're the only opportunity in Australia to do that, so very lucky.
And you're a hobby farmer.
Hobby farmer.
Yeah, you just have a couple little. This is real nice sort of stuff.
I'm a hobby farmer, but definitely.
What do you got out there? Tell the people what you got.
We've got some Angus cattle, much similar to Big Hawkeye. We run a similar sort of operation at Hawkeye.
And what are the two big red ones? The Scotty Highlands?
Scottish Highland.
They're decorative. They're pets.
They're pets. Yeah.
These look like Pokemon that evolve. These things, like you could saddle them.
They were the wives doing those two.
Huxley
big boys.
And
Chewbacca.
Huxley and is it Huxley?
Yeah,
Huxley and Chewbacca.
We didn't name them, but fitting. Like Chewbacca. As soon as I heard that,
well, that makes sense.
But hobby farm. It's never ending out there. There's always something to do. We were desperate for a bit of rain, and we got the little break last week.
Farmers and rain. God almighty, you and Hawkeye.
Just watching it come down and checking the gauge every few minutes. It was good.
There you go, mate. Game 200. It's a huge effort. Genuinely is a huge effort, especially playing the way you play. You should be super proud. I'm sure all your family are proud. I'm super proud as a mate. You deserve the credit, so well done.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
That was a good man handshake, wasn't it?